being versus doing and finding your life's purpose. This was always a big thing for me for some reason growing up. Like ever since I was little, I always wanted to know what I was going to do with my life. Well, what is my purpose? And I felt like I was here to do something. I felt like I had a purpose. And I just couldn't find it. And I got depressed about it and all the time when I was a kid. And it hurt a lot. And the one thing I learned from all that is you're not going to know your purpose all the time. You're not going to know, it's not going to be pinpointed. You're not going to know everything. I needed to release the belief that I need to know everything, that I need to know everything about the future, to overanalyze what career I was going to have, this, about that, and to know that it was a process of growth, of being, of truly being in the moment. And it takes time, it takes a lot of time. And once I awakened around when I was 19, 18, I think 19, yeah. Now I'm 22 now. I realized that it's more about being in the moment, just being who you are, than it is about doing or going and doing this and doing that, getting this job, doing that, or having to do something all the time, being stimulated all the time. It's more about being who you are, or being in a state of being, a state of consciousness, of light. And that attracts things to you that you need to know about your life purpose. That, like, I would go in my meditation sometimes, and I would meditate and go to the source, whatever you want to, God, love and light. And I would go to source and ask, what was my purpose? What am I to do here? And all he would say, or all the energy that I would pick up from that, was just be. Just simply be. Simply be light. And that was so relieving to me, and now knowing that I didn't have to do anything and do this and do that. And then I realized when I was in the state of being, it was easy. Everything in my life started to fall into place more and more. Not at first, but it took a little bit of time. But once I started to practice the state of being, the state of consciousness, the state of light, it really helped me blossom into something, and helped me to love myself. And that's the most important thing. Because it makes you so much happier and more content with yourself and more comfortable with yourself while being vulnerable in all different kinds of situations. But once I understood the being part of it, now the things are brought to me by my angelic team. They will get to work. All you do is ask them, hey, can you try to bring this into my life? Can you try to bring this into life? And then you will be led to making those action steps to have those bring those into your life. So sometimes they will just be brought into your life, or sometimes you'll have to do a couple of action steps to do that, and you will be guided to do those as well. You'll feel guided. The more and more you become connected, the more you have a clear communication with spirit and better intuition. And it's not always going to be straight there. Sometimes you're going to have to go here to go there, or go over there to go here. Like, why would they guide me to go to this when I didn't even like it when I got there? Because that was just to show you contrast, or just to show you to get to a different place, to get to that place. It's never a straight line. It's just really cool. And it is really about self-realization, because you will attract those things into your life, especially in this new reality. It's way easier to attract things with this new energy coming in. It's pretty awesome. You can attract all these things, all these people, abundance into your life. And it's so much more fun than like the old way, just overanalyzing. It is hard, okay? It is hard sometimes. Being on this path, being in the minority almost on the planet, being a light worker. But it gets easier and easier, especially the more in age you get sometimes. And it's way more gratifying when you love yourself. Even if it's really hard sometimes, at least you have that. At least you love yourself. At least you know who you are to an extent. That's really, like, I feel like sometimes that's all I have sometimes. I don't want to be disconnected anymore. I mean, there's times where I have to distract myself because the energy is really intense and I will be on my phone for longer periods of time or things like that. But being on this path, I have no regrets. I did not want to go back to the old way. I thrive so much better on this newer path than I do it on the old path. I was like, why is this not working for me on the old path? Why? I'm not doing too well going against the current, overanalyzing. Why is everyone doing so much better than me on this path, on the old way? And I was like, okay, I gotta go. I'm different than some other people. I'm a little bit different, way different. So I need to just kind of find my place in this reality because it's not the same for everyone. And that was hard for me to realize because I never was in a place where was that many awakened people. But so when I awakened, even when I awakened, I was like, this is pretty hard. I'm the lonely one here. But I was guided to find more people that were like me. And that's helped me a lot. That's my video on being versus doing and self-realization and finding your life's purpose. I will be doing some more videos on finding your life's purpose, but that's all I am saying today. But thanks for watching, guys.